Well. Hello, yeah, Triple B base, boxing basement, like to protect the channel and the community. Now, last night, I was going to do a video on this fight, but yeah, I had a little in real life things going on. I'll tell you about that later. Now, yeah, so Jordan Gill, one of these Kiko Martinez. Now, I don't know about you, but I seem to think Kiko Martinez has been around for like 40 years. He certainly looks old enough. Yeah, I mean, you still see him with hair. It's quite weird, but yeah. He looked quite Latin and swarthy. Now he looks like a sort of bored, aggressive guy, and has done for years, but I don't know, man. He seems to have been around forever. Yeah, he's 36. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe he's aged well. Maybe he's got good genes. Maybe the supplements are great. I don't know. But yeah, this Jordan Gill, right? He was in his last fight against, I think, Guerfi, and it was one of the most exciting tear-ups, back and forth. Both Gill got knocked down, looked to be out, came through and won. Gill's a warrior. Yeah, he's a warrior. There's no doubt that, but his chin is less than solid. He was the clear favourite, 3-1 on favourite. I dropped just a little fiver on Martinez. I don't really think it would come through, but he was knocking out Kid Galahad not that long ago in the big upset. He's always been able to punch. He's always pulled out big upsets. Doesn't have a problem going to other people's backyards. Yeah, I remember when he ironed out Bernard Dunning around. It seems like another generation ago. That was a massive upset. Apparently, his camp put loads of money on at 66-1 on Martinez KO1, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, Martinez is one of them guys that just keeps on coming, man. I was gonna say he doesn't seem to age. Obviously, he does. he looks old, bro. But the other that's the boldness. I mean, he's going to be one of Spain's most favourite fighters. I know he's the best ever, but Spanish fighters. But boxing not a big sport in Spain. But anyway, so Gill came out. He looked all right, as you'd expect in the first round. He's a broad-shouldered guy, taller than Martinez. Martinez keep rumbling forward. Ducking, diving a bit, and then second round was more even. Arguably could have gone either way. And then Kiko starts landing, and he walks down Gill. Yeah, Gill likes to fight himself. You know what I mean? Gill likes to fight, and I wouldn't say. See, he gets on his toes and stuff, and he was boxing Kiko, but it doesn't mean he doesn't get involved at some stage. And in round 2, he got put over. Yeah, the rubbish commentator, I think it was Darren Barker, didn't seem to think it was a knockdown. Oh, he's counting him, yeah, because he landed a shot, and he went over, you clown. But yeah, so and it carries on, and the writing's a bit on the wall now. Martinez started to bust up Gill's face. Like I said, Gill's got heart, always getting up. He got up too quickly from the knockdowns. He's too gutsy. I'm not hurt. I'm getting up. Eventually, 73 degrees, baby. That's Dave Caldwell, the guy who likes the young lads to strip down. Okay. In his sitting room when he turns the heating up, and then wrestle with him. So he was in Gill's corner. I wonder if Gill was one of them kids. I don't know. I don't know how long they've known each other. But, yeah, eventually, and he gave him a real, I think in between rounds, at the end of round 3 in the corner, he gives him a real roasting talk about himself. Oh, if you did what I said, you just do what I said. Then you didn't do what I said, and then you got hit. It was about himself, Caldwell. You can see he's a narcissist, that little dwarf. Anyway, it didn't help Gill. Gill got ironed out in round 4. Well, he was up. He was stopped on his feet, but Caldwell was throwing a towel in. The referee had seen enough. His face was all busted up. Like I said, tough guy, good value, great fights. That Guerfi fight was, to me, the British fight of the year, off the top of my head. And you always forget some, but Martinez there again. And now he's been lined up to fight Warrington again. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't expect he'd win that, but whatever. It'd be the third time they've fought. I don't know anybody too excited for a Warrington Kiko third fight. I know the first one was was, quite tight. The second one, Warrington dominated. And they'll say, oh, you can never count out Kiko. And, he is one of them fighters because he's come back again and again and again. I think he's won the world title twice, 2 different ways. He can punch, and he's relentless. But, I don't think anybody except Kiko and Warrington, because I assume Warrington would say, well, I'll beat him easy this time, would want to see that fight. But, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens.